When I wrote Trip to Bountiful, Fred Coe, who was the producer, and Vincent Donahue, the director, and Fred said, "Who do you want for it?" And my first thought was Shirley Booth. And I had done a project for Shirley that never had come off, but I'd had some experience with her. And she said, "Oh, darling," she said, "pretty soon I'm going to have to play these parts, and I don't want to play an old lady." So she wouldn't do it. And Fred said, "Well, what do you think of Lillian Gish?" Well, I knew who she was, of course, and I'd seen her in Hamlet. But I thought, well, I don't know. He said, "Well, she did the late Christopher Bean for me, and she was wonderful." So Donahue and I went up to meet her, and she was all of 55, and I thought she was an old lady, of course, you know, and it was this gorgeous creature. And she had on a lovely black dress and pearls. I'm in this lovely apartment, which she still has. And she was very, very gracious and said she wanted to do it. And she had no vanity, of course. I have pictures of her, you'll see. She looks, I mean, she no makeup, and she played this old woman. But not so old now. I mean, my God, the character really is never supposed to be around 60. Of course, that time I thought she was doddering. It began a great, great friendship. I mean, I adore her. And even Marie Saint was in that. It was the first thing of mine she ever did. And then we took it to Broadway. And Eva was playing it when they cast her on the Waterfront. And she said she wouldn't take On the Waterfront if they made her leave the play. So she couldn't do the matinees, but she rehearsed, she shot On the Waterfront in the daytime and played Bountiful at night. And Jo Van Fleet, who won the Tony, was in it. And she didn't do it originally in television. Eileen Heckert did. But when we took it to Westport to try it out, then Jo Van Fleet joined us. And Lillian has an enormous energy, an enormous drive. And it was like, she was very different than Geraldine. It was like two great instrumentalists taking a piece of music and transforming it in their own style. But both were very effective.